Let's just make this a little bit higher so I'm not bashing my head on it. There we go. I think that's okay. Let's see. Whoops-a-daisy. Let's finish getting everything set up. Okay, we're good to go, I think. So I'm expecting this to be quite a quiet live stream because usually when I stream in the mornings it is. So I'm okay with that. I thought I would just pop on and do a little bit of colouring. I'm not going to colour in the same book as I was last night. Because I'm trying to think. I haven't decided what I want to do with the background yet. And B, because people wanted to be able to purchase it, and sadly it's not available for being purchased anymore. So I don't like to sort of dangle a fish in front of anybody and be like, look what I've got, you can't get it, because that's not me. So this one, Disney character Steampunk, is available, and I have listed it in the description below, and I've also pinned it at the top of the chat for you in case you'd like to check it out. I was requested also to do a flip through of this book, so I'm going to go ahead and do that first. So this is the book. It's quite thin, probably about 25 pages. And here's the back cover. And then we will get inside and show you what there is. So this is the first page, and our nameplate page, a test colour page, and then we get into the images. So firstly we have Princess Ariel. Then we have Beauty and the Beast, Princess Jasmine, Elsa, Tangled, Rapunzel. I was like, Tinkerbell, Alice in Wonderland, Pocahontas, Merida from Brave, Aurora, haven't got a clue. Who are you? I don't know who you are. If anyone knows who this one is, please do let me know. Hi Lisa. Hi Han. How are you this morning? Yeah, I'm not sure who that one is. Snow White, Cinderella, Goofy, Peter Pan, Esmeralda, I believe, some kind of duck. Don't think it's Donald. If it is, I stand corrected. Moana, Oh, not again, Tummy. This looks like Jane. She's got the umbrella. So I'm going to say that's Jane from Tarzan. And the page that I want to do today, which is Anna. Mulan. Aladdin. Hi Minnie, good morning. Oh, yes please Minnie, that would be great, thank you. If you send it to me via Instagram, because it won't let you post links on here. But yeah, that will be great, and I'll go back and post it in the description then. Thank you, hun. Jessie. Hope you're doing well this morning, Minnie. Oh my gosh, Lisa, bless your heart. I've literally just come on. Woody. I had so much sleep last night. Tarzan. And that is the end. Yep. So today I'm going to be starting our Anna page. And I might start with the background because I want to do this blue. So last night I went to sleep, I cooked dinner, like I got off the live stream, cooked dinner, ate dinner, and then hubby went to wash up the dinner plates and things, and I went to chill, which is what I do every night. But when I got in bed I was like, I feel really tired. So probably around 8 PM I went to sleep, and I got up at 10 this morning, so I've had a really good sleep. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and use some of the markers I've already got in my pots from the page I was doing yesterday, as there's some in here I'd like to use. I may need to zoom you guys in a bit because you're quite far away. Hopefully that's a bit better. I also sent you a message on Instagram, Lisa. Yeah, sort of makes you feel a lot more bright and refreshed for the next day, doesn't it? But like I said on a previous live stream, since coming cold turkey off of my meds, I've found I'm a lot more sleeping better, and in my waking hours I'm feeling a lot more productive. If I'm sounding a bit snivelly this morning, I think it's allergies, so excuse that. It's hay fever season here. I'm good, thank you, Minnie. I'm not too bad, thank you. I'm glad you get to go to the youth centre. I'm waiting on a Disney book to arrive, a new one, which I will be obviously showcasing on my channel, called Histoire Éternelle. So when that gets here, I believe it's due to arrive on Tuesday. I will be doing a flip through of it. Lisa Hunt, this morning, a minute ago, I did check to see how much the 168 of the Ohuhus weigh. And they weigh, like, I would have to send them at 3 kilograms, and unfortunately our Royal Mail won't send to Alaska over 2 kilos. But I did want to check, because if I could send them to you, I would do, hun. So I would have, you know, you'd have purchased them, I'd have given you my address and got them delivered here, and then I would have shipped them myself to you. But unfortunately it doesn't allow anything over 2 kilos. But if you wanted a smaller set of them that's like under 2 kilos, then I'd have no problem in sending those over to you, hun. Oh no, Minnie. It's becoming like gold dust, isn't it? I hope we can find a link, because I would love to do another live stream in that book. But like I said at the beginning, I don't want to sort of live stream in a book that other people can't buy to enjoy, because I don't want to like dangle a carrot, so to speak. No worries, Lisa. No problem, hun. Try and get some recording done for you guys today, because I want to film my April completed pages video, and I also want to film a haul for you guys, because it's been a couple of months I think since I've done a haul video, so I have a few bits and bobs to share. I also want to film my ABCD of all my completed pages, I think, because I want to do it in alphabetical order, because that's how I catalogue my books. Fadorables. That wasn't me, Lisa. I'm not sure, hun. Not sure. Sorry. Had a little spinny wheel moment for a split second there. I really need to learn to eat before I come on these live streams. Okay, so I think this down here is blue. Do excuse me, guys. Let's come up here just in case that gets cut off. I need Glyn here to tell me when I'm out of shot and when I'm not. Okay, I think that's all blue. And that bit there might be blue too. Oh, bless you, Lisa. I'm not sure if I've already got Fadorables. I'll have to check my drive. I may have it on PDF, hun. You don't have to send me anything, hun. I'm just glad to have you on my channel. I'm going to go ahead and do these bits behind here as blue as well. Not quite sure why we've got a line here. So, yeah, there's that. Not quite sure, but I'm going to do it all blue. Okay. If we find any more, we will come back to that. But I'm happy with that as a background so far. Okay, let's get a reference picture up of Anna. So because this cape that she's got on looks like the pink one that she has on in the movie, but because it's steampunk, I kind of want to do her browns and golds and maybe a bit of black thrown in there. I'd like to do her, you know, steampunky. She has very pretty hair colour. It's kind of like a strawberry blonde. Ah, yes, you're right, Lisa, it is. So I will try and go over that with darker marker. Thank you. Okay, Minnie, take care, hun. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, let's try and get a bit more juice out of this R18 marker. It's really not having any of it. Let's try the other end. Does anybody know what alcohol it is I need to buy to be able to refill alcohol markers? Because that was something else I was considering, just to give it a little bit more juice. R19, R20. Morning, Ginny. Crazy bird. You are? You crazy bird. If only you would sit on my desk like Harry used to, people could say hello to you. Come on, Pen, you can make it. So wish you could buy this colour open stock. If Ohuhu ever do release these pens open stock, I'm going to be buying like 5 or 6 of these at a time. You can hear how dry that is. At least I have another one for my killed supplies, I guess. Even though it shouldn't be dead yet. I need to get some colour in her cheeks. This is where I hate going wrong. Oh, crumbs. Oh, phew, look at that. Oh my goodness. I forgot to put my acetate sheet underneath, but it hasn't gone on there at all. Thank goodness. Woo, that was a close call. I was wondering why I could see the other image below so clearly. And then I was like, oh crumbs, I didn't put my acetate sheet in. Oh, okay, Lisa. I'll read it after the live stream, hun, if that's okay. Okay, now we have to go back to our dead marker and somehow try and blend this out. Do excuse the scratching noise. You forgot the other day and it went through to the other side. Oh no. I hope your image wasn't ruined too much. I hope it's like rescuable. Okay, that's about as best as I can blend out her face at the moment. Let me go ahead and grab the Colorless Blender out of my bag. I think I have one, right? Yes, I do. Because hopefully that will help and not hinder. Because that's nice and juicy. This could go one of two ways. It could work in my favour, or it could ruin what I've already done. Okay, to me that looks okay so far, but it could dry blotchy. We will see. At least if we do all of the skin parts the same, it will all look the same. There. Okay, we're done with those. I'm gonna say be right back because I'm just gonna go and make myself a drink. I hope that's okay. And Ohuhu have just messaged me. Kindly be advised we have arranged the shipment of 168 colours for you. Please allow 1 to 5 working days for delivery. If you have anything else we can do for you, please don't hesitate to let us know. If by any chance you feel we have tried to make things right and satisfied with our customer service, I hope it won't hurt to ask a favour. Could you please take a minute to share your experience by clicking on the below link and send us a comment screenshot if possible. Thanks a lot. Well, I will reserve that customer service until I receive the new set and see what that is like. But do excuse me for a minute while I go and make a drink quickly. I will be back. Okay. I'm back with a drink. I also remembered to grab like a cereal bar. These are very low calorie, so I can save you from my rumbling tummy, because no one needs to hear that. Hopefully you won't hear me chewing. Okay, what to do next? Should we do the flowers? Let's do the leaves. So we've got GY7, GY4 and GY5. Alright, Ginny. She can hear the birds outside, so she's singing along with them. Hi everyone watching, welcome, welcome. Okay. All right, Jin Jin. Oops, I am on shot, aren't I? My big head's in the way, I know that. Down here. Sorry for any noise. Hi Jay and Penny, welcome. Jane, not Jane and Penny. I always say Jay and Penny. Welcome Jane. Ginny. Hey, shush. Noisy little madam. Where's she? How are you this morning, hun? This book is available. I've linked it up in the pinned bit at the top, and it's also linked in the description below if anyone wants to check it out. Oh, are they, Jane? Yeah, if Ginny hears the birds outside tweeting, she likes to sing along with them. She also sings along if I put the radio on. Do I? I just colour, hun. The trick is to try and blend while they're still very wet, because then when they dry they sort of blend together nicely. Okay, that's those ones done. Now we'll move over to this side. We've got some here. Make sure I get the right marker. You can tell by my rows here how wet they are because it started to bleed into the rows. So you do have to be careful of that, but I find that's the only way to really get the blend is by really saturating the ink on there, especially on this cheap Amazon paper. No, I also like when I put the darkest on, I like to go back over with the medium and then blend out with the light. And then hopefully it all dries sort of like this one over here. Oops. So it's when some people colour with markers, they like, oh, I've done that leaf, I'll now colour that leaf, and then I'll come back to that leaf to do the shading, and unfortunately it doesn't work that way. The saying strike while the iron is hot kind of goes with this, like strike while the markers are wet. Oh my goodness, you have 167 Copics. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I would love some of the Copics to test out. Is it the chows you have or the sketch, Jane? Okay, I think this is another leaf here. So, what's everyone colouring today? I thought I wanted to colour 3 years ago, so I started buying a few a week. I never coloured until a few months ago. I have the sketch, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Well, it just like everything, hun, it just takes practice, I guess. I started colouring with markers back when I used to do card making, and there's a program on English TV called Create and Craft, and they brought out the Spectrum Noirs. The Crafter's Companion brought out Spectrum Noirs, and they used to feature on there quite a bit, so I used to watch their technique on how they blended the markers and then put it into action when I got my own markers. I think this is a leaf here as well, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one. Pretty sure this is a leaf. Yeah, that's why I love YouTube too. YouTube is my escape. So let's go ahead and pop the lids back on these. I kind of want to play with her hair before I do these roses. I like this marigold. Just need to find colours that go with it. These what I used yesterday are YR2. YR2. No, I didn't pull that one out. I need to bring these back on my desk. Okay, so YR2. Bit that takes me the longest is deciding the blend. Let's see what we've got in the pastels as well. Sand I used yesterday. Would that go with? Yeah, that would go with marigold. That would be light and medium. E220. That one. Maybe terracotta, YR5. It's quite a big jump. Because potato brown's too browny. Let's find YR5 and we will be brave. Okay, let's move that. So again, I'm just going to work in sections. I'll start off at the bottom here with our lightest, which is sand. And as you can see, I'm fully saturating that. And then we've got marigold, YR2. I'm just going to put that where I think the shading would be. And then we have YR5 terracotta. I need to leave those lids off. And do the same on the other side. One. That shows you how wet it is. Look at that bleed. Look at that spreading. I'm not too fussed because these are going to be browns and whatnot anyway, so I should be able to cover that up, no problem. Thank you. And then I'm just going to work via each segment of her braids. I mean, I could probably get away with doing 2 at a time. Yeah, I can do 2, that's good. I also let the brush do all the work rather than me. So I just guide the brush and then let that do the job. Are you asking me if it's available in the US, Jane? Or are you saying it is available? Because Minnie this morning, when she came on, said that she'd found it here overnight, but then it's disappeared overnight too. Right, so these sections, these 3 sections here are behind these ones, so they're going to be darker. Hi Tammy, good morning hun. Welcome, welcome. I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you? You can't find it? No, we can't find it here either, Jane. Like I said, Minnie said she found it last night, but then it's disappeared again. She's going to keep an eye out for me, and if she finds it, she's going to send me the link so that I can add the link onto the description of the video from yesterday. Oh, isn't it lovely when you get a weekend off? I remember that feeling. Right, let's do these side. You know, I can't work because of my illness, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad sometimes that I can't work. But then there are other times when I wish I could. So it's a mixed bag. It's like we went to get my hubby's second COVID jab yesterday, and right next to the COVID testing centre, the jab centre, it's in like a mobile unit, was a children's play group. And I just thought back to when I worked and I was like, oh my goodness, I wish I could, you know, go and work in a play group here somewhere. But I know that I can't. I know my limitations. Oh, bless you, Jane. The book I was colouring in yesterday, was Disney Stained Glass colouring book. And there are some similar to this that I found on Amazon that are in my wish list. But we can't find this particular book anymore. The page I was working on yesterday was this one. But I've paused on it because I'm waiting for a Jelly Roll Glaze Black to come for the window, and I haven't decided on the colours I want to do in the background for the stained glass because I'd like to do that in pencil. So we popped that one to one side, and now we're working on this one. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, this one is available if anyone's interested. I have linked it above and below. And I also did do a flip through of this one at the beginning of the video, if anyone's interested in seeing the flip of it. You know how much I like to enable you guys. I don't call YouTube my job, but I call enabling people my job. YouTube is far from a job, it's a hobby. And I've met some wonderful, wonderful people on here. The metals I haven't decided yet. I will either do them in just like a one colour base, or I will just do them all in pencil. I've not really decided yet. Just gonna move you guys up a bit so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm loving being more active on YouTube again at the moment. It's really helping me. I will have another good look, Jane and Tammy, and see if I can find the book after this live stream. And if I do find it, I will be sure to link it in the previous live stream. Obviously, if I find it on my Amazon though, the UK Amazon, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will be on the American or other Amazons. Right, I think that's the strap from her goggles and this side. So I'm going to leave that. See, this is going to test out my blending skills because I'm doing quite a larger area here. I am trying to keep it all wet, but we'll see. That's okay. Okay, hun. Thank you so much for joining, Lisa. Bless you. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. Let's have a look. Just over an hour. Right, pretty sure that's the strap of her goggles as well. I'm going to do this bit down here as hair. That looks like it should be hair. We're going to give her the same colour eyebrows. Okay, let's put these markers to one side. So I'm thinking I want the straps of these to be a darker brown. I want this part in here to be gold, so I may do that with paint or glitter gel pen. I'd like this bit around here to be gold and this bit to be silver. I think maybe the bits holding it in gold as well. So let's find a darker blend for the brown. So we've got a mahogany, which is Y12. Raw umber, BR1. I don't know whether that's... Hang on, I need to look off camera. No, I'm going to have to base it with one of these, I think. Let's go Y11, which is this one, and then we need a mid-tone Y9, I think. That's our mid-tone. possibly Tammy, although it did have 3 different covers from different artists, so it's just people self-publishing on Amazon, I think. Okay, that's not too bad. This bit at the back here is also part of it. Lots of changing pens when blending. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to go for a dull gold rather than like a glittery gold, just to make it look a bit more antique. So I'm using my 1MR gold Posca pen here, just giving it a shake. And we're just going to do all these little bits that I mentioned I wanted in gold. Let's take our page tag off. I think what I'm going to do with the silver is base it in a light grey marker and then shade with pencils. And hopefully that will give me a sort of better shade, if that makes sense, better blend. The brush ones are amazing. I can't say what the bullet chisel ones are like because I haven't had them, but these brush markers are beautiful to work with. I did link them in yesterday's video, Tammy, if you want to check them out. I think I'm going to go ahead and do these parts here in the gold Posca as well. Okay, so let's find a light grey colour. So I quite like cool grey too. Let's go with that. CG2. Okay, and then obviously when that's shaded, that will look a lot more defined. Yeah, no problem, hun. They're an investment, but they're worth it. I might go for Lipstick Natural on her lips because I quite like that colour. EO50. And let's see what colour eyes. I'm guessing green as she has strawberry blonde hair. No, she has blue. Huh. Who would have figured? I always do strawberry blonde haired people with green eyes. But these are a very bright, sort of turquoisey blue. BG68. Might put a bit of PB10 in there as well. I think her cape I want to do kind of a forest green colour, so I think we may work on that next. Oh wow, I have mousy brown hair and chocolate brown eyes. But I always do my strawberry blondes with hazel eyes. I think it's a gorgeous combination. Okay, now I like this bronze green. pull that, GY42. GY42. Let's put these browns to one side a minute. Petit Pois would be our mid-tone, GY8. Not used this combination before, so this will be fun. And Absinthe GY5 will be our light tone. GY5 when I can find it. Where are you, GY5? Oh, here you are. I've already used you. That's why I couldn't find it. Let's get the lids off of these. Oh no, okay, that happened. I dropped my marker. Never mind. Nothing that can't be fixed with a bit of Posca. If my Posca would like to work, that is. There we go. We'll need a couple of coats of white Posca just to cover that up. This bit I will worry when I get to it. You didn't see that, but I just dropped my marker over my image down here. So, yay! It's going to be a really nice dark green. I like that a lot. I do have Disney V-Tray Volume 1. Oh, wicked, Tammy. I'll have to check that out, hun. I really want to get the Disney book, you know, the Who's Who of Disney, so I can reference it. Okay. Is that part of the collar done? Let's zoom you out slightly so we can see the rest of the cape. Missed a bit of hair down here. Now this bit is going to be interesting because I need to go around the cogs, but then also I need to work quite quick because it's a big area. But I also want to try and be as careful as possible. Okay, now we've got around there. Let's switch to oh yeah. It's a very good idea, Tammy. I just a book hoarder. I love buying books. Oops, try to take the lid off of a pen that's already got the lid off. Okay, so round the cogs is going to be slightly darker. blend that out with this one. Then at the behind her hair we'll also have some shading. And blend that out. True. Very true. And we can never have too many colouring books. Okay, so I'm going to leave that and see how that blends out. If it leaves a harsh line, I'll go back in and blend it a bit more. But I don't want there to be any shading on this area because I don't think there would be. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the green colour too. I want to do this bit brown. And then obviously I coloured this bit blue by mistake, but that will cover up with brown. I may do her bodice bit here green and gold. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so we'll put the lids on those for now. And we'll come back in with our browns. Oh, mine thinks the same too, Tammy. Mine thinks exactly the same. Do I listen to him? Nah, mate. They just turn up on the door. By then it's too late. He won't tell me to return them, so... Oh, come on, lid. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. That's very modest. I don't wish I had 74, but my partner would wish I had 74. I've gone past the point of counting, Tammy. So I think we'll use the gold Posca on here as well. Just seen I've got more skin there to blend. Whoops. My marker's dead. How am I going to do some more there? Careful I don't smear that. Okay. How long have I been colouring for? I've been on YouTube for a year and 5 months, I want to say. But colouring myself, I didn't colour properly. Like, I dabbled for a few years before YouTube. But it wasn't until I discovered ColourTube that I really got into colouring properly. Well, I say properly loosely, you know what I mean. Okay, let's turn that round a bit. Just finding my skin tone markers, even though one of them is dead. It's had time to rest, so it's gotten a little bit more juice in it. Yay! I got enough out of it. Alright, so this side of her bosom will be shaded. Okay, that's that bit done. Put them away. Browns. I'm really enjoying colouring this page. It's just really relaxing, which is what I was hoping for. Now I've left the roses because I may not do them sort of generic red or pink. I may try and do them steampunky, maybe some dark purples or something. I haven't really decided on that yet, so that's why I've left them. Oh wow, so you're really new to YouTube. My ColourTube anniversary was in January. I was a year in January. How are you finding it? You enjoying it? I will have to pop over to your channel and subscribe. Just having a drink. Right, so I think we'll do the bodice brown and we'll do this bit here green and gold. This is going to bleed into those lines 100%, but that's okay because we'll do them gold and that will just cover up anyway. Yeah, maybe yellowy gold. Oh, that's awesome, Tammy. I will head over after the live stream and check your channel out, hun. Always good to support your fellow YouTubers. Yeah, I like that. Let's get our gold Posca. This gold Posca really doesn't get used that much, you know, so I'm glad to finally be finding a page I can use it on. Because I usually opt for the glitter gel pens, but I just didn't think that that would work. I wanted a dull metal. I'm not going to bother blending this because I know it will bleed into the other lines, but I just wanted to do this green. Maybe it should have been skin. Huh. Oh well. It maybe should have been skin, but we're doing it green. Yeah, I love my Arteza gel pens. They finally came back in stock on Arteza. last week or this week, so I went ahead and purchased another set with some of the, I had some reward points saved up because I only buy directly from their website rather than Amazon, because their rewards program is really good and you do save up points quite quick. Strong end. Come on. Some of these lids are hard to get off. I think I might do the laces in like the darkest brown. Oh, deep purple would be quite nice, wouldn't it? I was just wanting to stick to a limited colour palette. She's kind of a bit Robin Hoodie at the moment. Do you have this book, Tammy? I was going to do the eyelets with the gold, but I've done the laces with the dark brown. I'll do the swirls on her corset in the gold as well. In fact, before I do that, I really need to correct this mistake under here. go. Not too bad. Oh my goodness, what is going on with my pens? Need a wet wipe. My gold has blurted on my page as well. I know, right? No point crying over spilt ink though, is there? And some people get really het up about, oh no, it's ruined my page, no! I'm like, it's a bit of ink. Just cover it up. There are always ways to cover something up. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents, according to Bob Ross. Exactly, yeah. Whatever happens, happens. So I think I'll finish this corset bit off and then maybe call it a live stream. Because I still have my breakfast bar here that I've had one bite out of just to stop the rumbling. And I should probably get myself some lunch. I also want to get some videos recorded, like I mentioned earlier, and hubby's coming home at 2:30, so that really doesn't give me very long. Oh, thank you, Tammy. You're welcome. I'm trying to get a bit more regular with my YouTube streaming and whatnot, because I always find it really helps me, you know, mentally, and I love talking to you guys so much, so... Gold, no spewing on my page, dang it. There we go. I think I might do the gloves just the dark brown and then the gold stripes. I think I'll probably do the cogs silver, because we've got quite a bit of gold going on Anna as it is. But yeah, that is our page so far. I will either complete this off camera or on another live stream, I'm not sure. But if you don't see it completed, you will see it in my completed pages for May at the end of the month. So yes, thank you to everyone who came and, you know, watched and spoke to me. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you soon in another video. Before I go, while I remember, I need to colour that piece and that piece of hair because it's really bugging me. But yeah, I will see you in my next video, guys. Take care, happy colouring, and bye. See you later, everyone.